Hi, this is Kailana with Handmade by Kailana, and today I'm going to be trying out my brand new Posca pens and making a cute dollar store craft. I've had my eye on these markers for a while now. They're acrylic pen markers, and I've seen YouTube artists use them to decorate everything from wood, shoes, mirrors, and they've come out fantastic. And I think they're going to be great at the detail work and kind of giving your item like a cartoon feel because you have those bold colors, not a lot of mixing of colors, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun today. These markers are a little pricey, and so I asked myself, do you really need them? And hopefully today we'll find out if they were worth it. I got this set of 21 fine tip markers from Amazon for $32.82, which means each marker is about $1.52. I've seen these markers from between $2 to $4 at regular stores, so I thought this was a relatively good deal.
Here I have all the pretty colors laid out. I bought this set because it had gold and silver, and I'm all about that metallic life. This set by no means has all the colors, but enough for me to work with. I have all the colors listed, and I'm going to swatch them. First, we have to activate the pen by shaking it and pressing down. And I have to admit, it took a lot longer than I expected. A lot of shaking and pressing to get all 21 pens activated. But after they were activated, the colors were juicy and bold. There also seems to be no smell to the markers, which is really nice. So here are the swatches of all the colors. It looks like I have a nice range to work with. Now to use them. I picked up this pineapple container at the dollar store. I have to say that my local dollar store has really stepped up their game with some really cute paintable wood crafts. In addition to the pineapple, I got this cute dinosaur, which has a tea light inside, so it's also a night light. This one was decorated by my oldest, and it just came out really cute, especially the eyes. I also got this miniature birdhouse that has been decorated by my youngest. Perfect easy craft for her. And finally, I also picked up these coasters in the shape of shipping crates. I think these will be really fun to decorate in the future. At $1 each, these are really great options for a craft project. I didn't want to paint just another pineapple, so I came up with the idea that I'd paint an animal wearing a pineapple costume. I originally narrowed it down to 2 ideas. A happy sloth with flowers tucked into her beautiful fur, or an annoyed petty cat plotting his revenge against the person who put him in the pineapple costume. Which I think in this situation is me. Anyways, the angry cat just spoke to me, so I went with him. I lightly sanded down the wood. After all, this is from the dollar store, and I wanted to protect my precious new Posca pens. Unfortunately, I would find out later that I should have done a better job on the sanding. Before using the Posca pens, I wanted to lay down a base coat of white paint, so the later colors would pop. After the white paint dried, I put a base layer of yellow paint on the bottom and green on the top. I could have done the entire thing with Posca pens, but I thought it would be pretty tedious to color this in with just fine tip markers, and it would waste a lot of ink. I think the Posca pens will be better for just the details. Now for the green on the leaves. To start with, I sketched in Herman onto the pineapple. Yes, I've named him Petty Herman. I tend to name characters that I come up with. I chose to color him in a soft purple because I didn't have gray, and that was my first choice. But I love how the purple looks against the yellow background. I chose green for his eyes to match the leaves on the pineapple. Let me tell you about Petty Herman. He did not want to be put into this pineapple costume. And while you take his picture and coo about how cute he is, he's putting you on his list. And he is plotting his petty revenge. Now, he's just not going to attack you straight on. Instead, he's going to wait until you don't even remember why he's mad at you, and then he's going to chew up your most expensive markers while staring you dead in the eyes, or hiding a smelly fish in the air vent. In short, Petty Herman is a jerk. But I kind of love him, and he will be my petty spirit animal. And he'll do all the petty things that I wish I could do. One thing I noticed with the Posca pens was that they were very forgiving. If I made a mistake after it dried, I could easily go over it again with another marker. Even more surprising, I could cover up a dark color with a light color without going over with multiple coats. And although you can't really blend the colors easily, you can create a really nice effect by using multiple colors next to each other with short pen marks. On the leaves, for example, I used every color of green that came in my set, from dark green to teal. And on the pineapple, I have 3 different colors of yellow and a little green to tie in the leaves and the eyes. I'm really glad that I put that base layer of yellow and green down because I didn't have to worry that any white spots would peek through. The one problem I ran into is that I did not sand it enough. It seemed like the pen tip caught on every slight imperfection in the wood, which caused it to splatter the paint on other parts of the project. The worst mistake was when I tried to add just a little bit of shine onto Herman's already completed eye, and the white paint just splattered all over. Herman was not pleased. And here's the completed paint job. I put a clear coat of varnish on him to lock in all my work, especially as I intend to put pens in there. I really wanted to protect the surface. I love the expression on his eyes, him having one paw with his claws extended and the other paw with his list for enemies and a pen to use to add some more. Hopefully I'm not on his list for putting him in this costume, because beware the pettiness of Herman.
I'll see you next week Friday with a new video. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.